Good morning. It is I, Boo Lawson. East Boo Saga, let's do the thing. Alrighty. Good morning or whatever it is wherever you are. Unfortunately for me, it's morning because every time I go to sleep, One Piece comes out. I can't, well, not every time, but if only. But I've been waiting for the chapter. I've been waiting. And it always comes out when the audience on the other side of the planet is going to be awake. Anyway, no cover story this week, which is awesome. Whenever Oda does that, it always makes me feel like he himself wants to get back into the action. So, who am I to go against what the man himself, Oda Sensei, wants us to do? Alright. Emu, Luffy, Scopper, Big Loki, all the things. Elbaf, let's go. Huff, huff. How am I, Luffy, wounded in the fierce battle with Emu? How am I still alive right now? If I change back to normal, it'll be bad. Like, Luffy does understand enough to know that he should be dead. He doesn't understand how the fuck he's still here. Speaking of the name of the chapter, Loki is here. What are we gonna get? What are we going to get? Hey, old man! Grabs! So Luffy is feeling the sting, the unique sting of watching someone lose their arm for him. A feeling that Luffy is all too familiar with. Ah, damn it. He got an arm! There it is! Luffy, like One Piece. Arm piece. Literally, an arm piece. Sorry you took that attack for me. Don't be stupid. I didn't do it for a disappointment like you. I'm fighting for Elbaf. Now that's fucking hard. I love that. I love that. He's not having it. He's not here for comforting Luffy. He is absolutely not here to do that. He is here to give the man who wants to be king of the pirates a fucking reckoning. There's no way I'm letting it end like this. Gramps, what is he? Well, his true nature seems to be a big secret. But if I had to put a word on it, I'd say he's God. Oh, okay. I am of the opinion that the world itself has a problem with human desire in One Piece, and that gods are simply metaphors for explaining the powers, the forces of nature at work, and how they, when seen at odds with human desire, can be seen to be God. Oh my. Oh my. So here we have Loki's big giant animals just being knocked out by Haki. Conquerors. Some serious conquerors. Crackle, thud, thud. Alright. The Pirate King's crew. 'Twas unforeseeable that those youths from God Valley would become such a nuisance. So, the idea here, the implicit idea here is that prior to God Valley, he didn't really know. And even after, he didn't really know about the true impact that all of those people present at that event would have. For a guy who rules the world, he's kind of in and out and a bit foggy on details sometimes for me. Yeah, look at this. I ought to have dealt with them along with rocks back then. Yeah. Alright, we're getting some more demonic action. We're getting more of a transformation happening here. The horns coming out of the head. The face looks a little different. We're missing eyebrows. He's just like Super Saiyan 3 Goku. He's scary as shit. And he's not done. And up he looks, and whoosh, he fucking flies off. He's flying off. Conqueror's flying out of there. Black flames flying out of there. He ought to have dealt with them back on God Valley. I don't know if anyone remembers God Valley, but they dealt with him. They dispatched Emu when he was appearing through our good Spider Oni, our man Saint J. Garcia Saturn's body. When he came through that body, Rox and Garp and Roger were in a fight, and for those who don't remember, Roger and Garp worked out how to put all of their mass, their Conqueror's Haki mass, coded Conqueror's Haki, into a very specific attack, an attack type. And it looks like Emu is actually coming to realize that these are no slouches. Way too late in the game for me. Our library. Realm of the Sun. Basement rear entrance. Now, give me some lore. Please. Please. Biblo, drop some good shit. Please. Thank goodness the books are okay. Yes. It's all thanks to Biblo. Chopper, I want you to try talking to him. We need that animal insight here, Mr. Doctor Tony Chopper. He looks like he's trying to tell us something, but really? He struck me as the silent type. Whoop, 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 whoop. All the hoots. And now Chopper is being given some information, it seems. Alrighty. Crackle, crackle. So Luffy and Scopper aren't liking this. They are not liking this at all. And as we zoom in, we see Emu with a sword in hand. The sword that drains life away from the trees. Oh no, it's the sword that he took Scopper's arm off with. Okay, that's right, because Scopper got done in the last chapter, and there was this here in this panel of Emu that you see around his sword. There's this kind of skeletal flaming energy force. Okay, to escape from Hanabami with only an arm lost. How impressive. That's very interesting. He's still complimenting them. The fuck? That's my line. You walking off my attack is a blow to my rep. Okay. Yes. Scopper. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm on the Pirate King's crew. How the fuck did you take my attack? That isn't okay. That isn't okay. Who the hell are you? Not that I've got the hands to applaud you. Jesus. This next attack will leave nothing behind. Emu's looking more and more manly as this goes along. Like he's almost like he's coming of age as he's transforming. He looks older in this sort of second, I want to call it imperfect cell form, right? You know, if the first form we saw, if base Emu is like Cell when he crawled out of the bug as a bug, and then the first form is the last Emu we saw, and now this Emu here is imperfect Cell. That's how I'm breaking it down. I don't give a fuck. This is so Jesus. And we've got the 3 skulls, for anyone who's forgotten, that appear on Blackbeard's flag here as well. Anyway. Is that him? He looks totally different. So Luffy's like, yo, he's transformed again. Imperfect Cell Emu is here. Listen up, Straw Hat. Get your crew and leave Elbaf. Oh, shit. Yes. Get your crew and leave Elbaf. Get your crew and leave Elbaf. A member of the Pirate King's crew is telling you to run, bitch. There's no way I'm doing that. You're barely better than a corpse at this point. You can't help us. I could say the same to you. How can you fight like that? All right, so they're having a little tiff. Honobami, he's attacking again. And he looks... Can I just say, he looks kind of more boyish in this form, Emo. Like, he's doing more expressions with his face. Grr, he's got a sneer here. Like, usually Emo was very... I show no expression. I only do little smirks when I block Loki's attack. But now we're seeing he's bothered. He looks almost like a henchman coming in for attack there. It's no use. All right. Run, Grabs. Scopper's coming in again. Ah, yes. Yes, I had completely forgotten about Hyrodin. Yes, Hyrodin. Fucking doing bits. Yes. Fuck yeah. That's a massive power scale for Hyrodin. And all giants, I should add. But that is a massive scale up for Hyrodin. Come here. Yeah, man. Yes. Emu. Again. What the hell was that? Always underestimating the giants. It seems to be one of the cardinal sins of Eminem. Hyrodin! So what's going on here? Emu looks like he's taking... Yeah, he's taking a full punch to the side of the face, because these look like they're Hyrodin's fingers. So not only did Emu take a smack to the face from Luffy, we're actually seeing what happens if a fucking giant gets to punch you face. Connected. He's connection. The connection is brilliant. But here, we see Stigma. well, the fire I associate with the Stigma sword. Making a nice little happy face, whoosh, as we see Hyrodin's arm muscles tense, and he plants his foot into the ground more, and he pushes a full fucking... He goes straight through, follows straight through. And as he goes flying back, our Lord Emu-san, the Great One, fires off like Spider-Man flying back with webs, slingers. It's very Spider-Man. Fires off some Omen flames, which appear... Okay, which appear, whoosh, crack, crack, to... Oh, he's blocked it with his giant shield. Because these giants, they, again, know how to fight. Like, just a few seconds watching Dorian Broggy on Little Garden should give you a sense that they are sword and shield guys. Not Pokemon style, like real style. They know what they're doing, man. Yasen! So yeah, there's no taking that a second time, so... Hyrodin is aware that that attack would have brought him down if he didn't block it. Yasen! How could this happen? You've lost an arm? Yeah. Scopper, Luffy, Scopper. Thanks for the assist, Hyrodin. This guy's immortal. I can't see a way of winning this. Make sure Straw Hat Luffy gets out of here. In other words, make sure the one we think is the chosen one can go and do chosen one things. Right? Scopper damn well said it at this point. He said the moment that they put a target on Luffy's back, they might as well have said he's the one. you've been waiting for. Straw Hat, you don't have to butt in. I'm not gonna run! He's just not having it. Luffy is fucking... I'm not gonna run! Listen to me. What can you do with those wounds? I'm gonna recover now! I love it. I love it. The force of will of the stubborn Luffy. I'm going to recover. That's nuts. I ate a lot. I can make it happen. What kind of logic is that? Like, you can't fight anymore. So, Scopper doesn't understand the insanity to Luffy's power-up. He's not having the Popeye no jutsu. He's not having, you eat a little and now you can fight anything. Well, I'm afraid this is Oda's story, Scopper. Okay, so Stigma comes flying in. Luffy clocks it immediately. Hey, it's a bomb! And into his hand. So we see Hiruden scoop up Luffy and Scopper to protect them from the bomb blast and take it all on his own. And he did say he was not going to be able to take one of those. His own words, there's no taking that a second time, right? Oh, this is bad. Hiruden sacrifice here. He's back. All right, he's back. Yeah, okay. Hiruden fall back, so he's back. In other words, I just punched him in the face with all of my giant might, and the guy's just like, here, again. Hiruden fall back, live to fight another day. Yasan, Elbaf won't bend the knee. Yeah. As our good friend God Usopp said not so long back on Elbaf, as he said it to Brook, true warriors do not run. It's not the Elbaf way. A true warrior is always resolved to die in battle. Yo, these guys want to go to Valhalla, or whatever Elbafian Valhalla is, right? Dying in battle is... It's the height. It is the zenith, the absolute fucking height of honor for them. Moron! Consider the fallout of your death. It's okay if I die here. Loki is here! Ah! My brother can be king. I'll sacrifice myself. Oh, there's just so much to this. Oh, there's just so much to this. I love it. Oh, I love it so much. And it looks like they're there to fight together. Well said, brother. Loki, get ready. Gasp. I'm also back on my feet, so Luffy wants some too. What in the world are you guys doing? Gamu Gamu? 3 generals? Goku sovereignty. Oh, that's so cool. Gokoku sovereignty. Oh, bro. So is that like Hakoku sovereignty, but with the Monkey King punch in it? So we're calling that a Gokoku, like, sovereignty? Again, I don't know how to break down Japanese. I'm just shooting, fucking stabbing the dark here. But that is a fucking sick attack. We've got the brother Hakoku sovereignty power up coupled together with that sun god Zhuge, that sun god power. There's conquerors flying off that. There's a lot to that attack. But again, moments before they strike again, fucking Emu with his hands symbols. He's doing this now. He looks like Alucard doing these ones. Fucking release restriction level 1. He sees the attack coming. There's no little exclamation mark. Oh crap, where'd that come from? Full block coming on here. So can he block the strength of all these 3 swinging? Because I want to know right now, in addition to Loki swinging right now, is he... I think he's holding Ragnar. So that's also like it's got an ice power to it as well. Theoretically, like if he's hitting with Ragnar, can he not put him in the ice right now? If that's what Loki's doing as part of this attack. I'm just breaking down the things we know here about Loki. We know he can create that ice now with the Ragnar attack. And that a couple chapters ago, Emu couldn't even destroy that ice. So he could get out of it when he was inside of Gonku's body. He was able to leave the ice, but the question as to whether or not he could destroy it, we answered it. He couldn't. Or it wasn't destroyed. So if this attack of Luffy and Loki and Haruden does have some Ragnar in it, there is implications for that. That means something. But anyway. Scopper seems to not have much of a belief in Luffy. In terms of, get him out of here, get him out of here, get him out of here, get him out of here. That's all he's doing. He's saying, we're fucked. That guy's invincible. We can't get him out. But we need to save Luffy. And it's looking like they don't want to be saved. It's looking like they want to take that Elbaf stand. The chapters moving forward from here, I have a feeling, are going to get very Elbaf coded in terms of Giant's pride. I think we're going to get a little bit of how Harold and Loki feel as the sovereigns of this place. There's the guys who are taking over for Harold. Harold who gave his life for this Elbaf that he wanted to see come to life. Oh, man. Great chapter. I had heard that it was a biggie. I had heard that there would be things that would be a bit outside the box. If the thing that's supposed to be so outside the box is that he's God, that's not that outside the box. For me, like, importantly, in One Piece, we have the smartest man in the One Piece world literally say, I don't think it's really important whether gods exist or not. And part of what he's saying there is he's explaining, or he is the vehicle that Oda uses to explain belief, how belief works. If you see the world as something God put together, that's how you see it. If you see the world as something no God could have put together outside of that, or you see God as simply metaphor to explain nature, that's how you see it. This, like, think Anil for a second, right? When Anaru or whatever, when we were in Skypiea, so long ago, there's a guy calling himself God over and over and over, and he is God because he wields power that can't be explained. When you have power that can't be explained, like the people of Skypiea cannot explain this unbelievable thunder devil fruit that's doing this shit, and combined with mantra or observation haki, people can't explain why this guy can destroy anyone all over Skypiea, wherever he is. And they call it God. And there is so many lines, even including from the guy who was the previous god in Skypiea, Garnfall, where he's yelling about how there are no real gods in the world. That we are taking those titles and using them because of the symbolism involved. We're using them to describe power relationships and to describe changes in the environment. It's for me, I'm not having God peace. I am still so much in the boat that he's God is, yeah, but if I had to put a word on it, that's exactly right. Like Scopper has to put a word on it, so he calls it God. It's not God. It's the distance. It's people see things they can't explain. You know, anything that isn't explained by science can still be considered magic. It's one of those situations where it's kind of you're damned if you do, damned if you don't. Where you stand determines how magical you see this, how godlike you see this. Scopper's calling it God. I don't think Luffy's going to call it that. Because it was literally only a few chapters ago where Luffy's going, that's not... Oh, no. Sorry. I got myself confused. When Luffy's in Skypiea, he says the same thing to Enderu. He says, you're not acting like a god. You're acting like a human being. Like, you're acting like an asshole. Anyway. I think this is so interesting to me. One Piece has a couple times over the many years it's been out kind of dabbled in this belief sort of analysis. And I think that's what Oda's doing here. I think he's really explaining to us all using certain vehicles such as Emu himself, devil fruit powers themselves. He's explaining how different people from different periods of time in different parts of the world are going to explain this in different ways. And that's going to fuel our conflicts. And that's going to fuel our understanding of what history is. And, oh my God, I'm running away with this. I'm having fun with this. I'm a little confused. Okay, yeah, so the Emu shot the stigma at Hiruden and he blocked it with the shield. Instinctively, which shows me he's actually a fucking pretty badass fighter. Like, Luffy had to dodge the stigma, and Loki got hit with it directly, and Hiruden straight up just goes, boom, block, first time. He might actually have a chance of doing something in this fight. Not power-wise, but, like, fight IQ-wise. Alright. There's so much more to come. I really can't wait to see what Biblo's going to drop on Chopper, because that's where I'm at. Like, I'm enjoying my Scopper and Emu and Luffy fighting. I can't wait to see it all animated one day, but I am much more excited by what we're gonna find out with Saul and Chopper and Robin. That's my bag. Because history of the world shit. That's how do I put this? There's Luffy's story, and then there's what I think is the story of humanity and the planet in One Piece. From the first world through to the second world to where we are now. God. Lots of fun to be had. Anyone who came along and watched, thanks for being here. As always, please like, subscribe, and send abuse.